Detective Sarah Reeves stands in her fifth identical crime scene this month, her breath fogging in the cold Tokyo apartment. The victim's home is spotless except for one horrifying detail. Every mirror is shattered from the inside out. Glass fragments scattered across the floor like deadly confetti. Yuki Tanaka, a 29-year-old travel blogger, lies in the center of a perfect circle of broken glass, her eyes frozen wide in absolute terror, staring at something no one else can see. Sarah has seen this before, 4 times before, in 4 different cities across the world. They're calling it the mirror plague, and no one can explain why successful young travelers are dying alone in their apartments, surrounded by shattered reflections and expressions of pure horror. Her phone buzzes with an urgent message. Another body, this time in Paris. 18 hours later, Sarah stands in an apartment that makes her stomach turn. It's identical to the Tokyo scene. The victim, Claire Dubois, a 31-year-old photographer, lies in the same circular pattern of broken mirrors, the same terror etched permanently on her face. As Sarah photographs the scene, she notices both victims have the same photo on their phones, a cheerful selfie at what appears to be a street market. But something is deeply wrong with the image. The architecture in the background doesn't match Paris or Tokyo, or anywhere Sarah has ever seen. It's a disturbing blend of styles that shouldn't exist together. When she shows it to Detective Moreau, he shakes his head slowly. The buildings, they exist nowhere, he whispers, his face pale. Sarah zooms in on the reflection in a shop window behind the smiling victims, and her blood runs cold. She can see other people in that reflection, also taking selfies in the same impossible location. One of them is Yuki Tanaka from Tokyo. They're together in the same photo at the same moment. But they died 3 days apart in different countries, thousands of miles away from each other. At midnight in her Paris hotel room, Sarah has mapped all 5 victims: Tokyo, Paris, Cairo, Mumbai, Sao Paulo. All were avid travelers. All posted photos from the same location, a city that doesn't exist on any map. Her laptop screen suddenly flickers and a video file appears in her email with no sender name, no subject line. Her finger hovers over the mouse before she clicks play. The footage is from a security camera, but the street it shows is impossible. Egyptian columns stand beside Tokyo neon signs. Parisian cafes sit next to Mumbai temples. The architecture is a nightmare fusion that makes her head ache just looking at it. Then she sees them, all 5 victims, walking together through this impossible place, laughing and taking photos like tourists. They stop simultaneously, all turning to look at something off camera. Their smiles vanish. Their faces contort in synchronized horror, and they begin screaming, clawing at their own reflections in the shop windows around them. The camera pans slowly, revealing every reflective surface: windows, cars, puddles, phone screens. None of them show the victims' reflections. Instead, something else stares back. A figure with too many limbs, skin like cracked mirrors, and eyes that spiral infinitely inward, reflecting themselves forever. The video cuts to black, and new text appears on the screen in letters that seem to pulse with their own heartbeat. Welcome to the city between. Population growing. Sarah jerks back from her laptop as her hotel room mirror suddenly cracks. A single line splitting the glass from corner to corner. The crack spreads slowly, deliberately, as if something on the other side is pushing through. In the fractured reflection, she sees her own face multiplied 1,000 times, and behind every version of herself stands that impossible figure with the spiral eyes. Her phone buzzes. A new email. A new video file. The subject line reads, "You've been there too." With shaking hands, she opens her own Instagram account and scrolls back through months of travel photos from her last vacation. Rio de Janeiro, Mumbai, Tokyo, Cairo, Paris. In every single photo, barely visible in the background reflections, is the same impossible architecture, the same nightmare city. She's been there. She just doesn't remember when. The mirror cracks again, spreading like a spider's web, and Sarah realizes with dawning horror that she's not investigating the mirror plague. She's next. The crack in Sarah's hotel mirror spreads 6 inches in silence. Her phone rings. Unknown number. Heavy breathing fills the line, then a wet choking sound. Detective Reeves? The voice is hers. Exactly hers. Stop looking at the mirrors. It makes us hungry. The call ends. Sarah's reflection smiles, but Sarah's mouth hasn't moved. The reflection's jaw unhinges, stretching impossibly wide, and something black and writhing crawls from between its teeth. Sarah runs into Paris streets slick with rain. Every shop window shows her running, but 3 steps ahead, as if her reflection is leading her somewhere. She ducks into the metro. Across the platform, a woman stares at her. It's Yuki Tanaka, the Tokyo victim. Alive. You're dead, Sarah whispers. Yuki's head tilts at an impossible angle. So are you. You just haven't stopped moving yet. The train arrives. Every window shows Sarah already inside, screaming silently, clawing to get out. Sarah stumbles backward into someone. All 5 victims surround her, their eyes solid black mirrors. Claire speaks, her voice layered with dozens of others. The funhouse, Sarah, 20 years ago. You walked through the mirror maze. Dead for 7 minutes when you emerged. But you opened your eyes and smiled. The truth floods back. Getting lost in the maze. Finding a door to streets with impossible architecture. A figure made of broken glass offering a way out. Just look into me, it whispered. She'd looked, let it in. Something wearing her face walked out while the real Sarah stayed trapped in the city between. What am I? Sarah chokes. The victims move closer, skin cracking like porcelain. You're the door, Yuki says. Every city you visit, every mirror you pass, you crack the barrier. We came through you. They freeze. Their eyes reflect something behind Sarah. She turns to a metro window. Thousands of faces press against the glass from the other side. Millions. Every missing person. All trapped, all starving, all waiting for the barrier to shatter. Sarah's nose bleeds. She touches it. Her finger comes away covered in glass shards. Her skin cracks along her cheekbones. She's not dissolving. She's hatching. Something massive presses outward from inside her. The metro walls suddenly show the city between on every surface. She is the plague, a living door spreading infection for 20 years. Her parents never got their daughter back from that funhouse. They raised a parasite that learned to smile. Paris mirrors explode simultaneously. Then London, Berlin, New York. The city between floods through every reflection worldwide, and something vast and hungry pours out, wearing Sarah's face like a mask. By morning, every mirror on Earth is a doorway, and every human sees something looking back that isn't quite their reflection anymore. Thanks for watching Whisper of Dark. If this story sent chills down your spine, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We explore the darkest mysteries, unsolved crimes, and terrifying tales every week.